the world's largest anime piracy site just surpassed Disney Plus and Crunchyroll in monthly visitors.
More. And these companies have gotten bold. You know, Netflix is increasing their prices again.
So if you're not paying the premium tier, you're not getting 4K content.
And then they wonder why piracy is going up and up and up.
And we are live. Welcome to the Anime Lab podcast powered by AnimeTattoos.com. These are your hosts, Ramses,
Isaac,
and we have a very, very special guest. Can you introduce yourself, my friend?
Sure, man. My name is Rigo, Rigo4K on Instagram.
Okay.
Yes,
What do you do, Rigo? Is there something special that you do? I don't know.
I poke people for fun. I stab people for a living.
Legally.
Yeah.
Legally.
And they come back sometimes?
Oh.
Yeah, they love it.
Wow. Amazing. If you don't know, Rigo is a featured artist on AnimeTattoos.com, one of the best anime tattoo artists in the world. I'm going to brag for him. He's humble, but I'm going to brag for him. Rigo, what I wanted to start with is something I saw. I think I saw it last night. Did you see the thing where the tattoo anesthesia, the guy died?
Yeah, dude.
I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Bad, man.
Because there are a lot of opinions, things going out there. I wanted to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, straight from a tattoo artist.
Damn, man. I mean, you know what? If you got money to do what you want to do, you do what you want to do. As a professional tattoo artist, I think that's kind of like, it's a cop out, because with all these like numbing creams and stuff like that, like all these people just don't want to actually experience the tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
And I get it, like it hurts and like it's not pleasant in some areas, you know what I mean? But it's just such a wild subject, man. For like somebody to die because of a luxury thing. You know what I mean?
And that's crazy. Like you think, oh, yo, I'm gonna come out a tattoo and then GG.
Yeah, like I'm getting this crazy back piece when I wake up.
Literally.
You know when you're waking up in the upper hall.
God's personal meet and greet. Terrible.
Oh no.
Jeez.
But it's very reminiscent. Do you guys remember when like the rich people, they died in that like submarine exploration where it was like the controller or something? It was like real weird.
Yeah, the
It's
controller survived out of everything.
Yeah.
The Logitech controller, everything else exploded.
Yeah.
The Logitech controller was
Held it down, yo. That's it.
And it's very reminiscent of like, wow, like you didn't have to do that. You could have done different stuff. You could have just tanked it, whatever the case may be. But now that this has happened, does it get regulate? Like, does it draw the attention, the type of attention that shouldn't be in the industry like that? Do you think that it's going to have one of those adverse effects?
I mean, I would say yes and no, because I guess people are going to do what they want to do. So like if somebody's going to go, they want to do that already, like they're going to find a way to do it. They're going to go to another country. They're just going to do it. I do think there should be like regulations more for it. I mean, I don't really know the process of like how these tattoo shops like get an anesthesiologist to like come in and like prepare everything. Like I have no idea. Like I follow artists that like do it, like, so I've seen them do it, but like I have no idea what the setup is. I have no idea who you're contacting.
No.
Like what kind of like health practices are in order. Like
Yeah, it's like you're trusting the anesthesiologist, but like his whole thing, like tattooing is like it's a trauma, and like all the blood that they're losing, and there's like no rest in between. It's like just straight.
I mean, that's another thing too, because every client is different. So like some person's gonna bleed more than others, or you got that person that bleeds like crazy, and like you can't really talk to them, because they're like
they're knocked out.
mean? So you're just kind of going with the flow. But then at that point, also like you should know to not work on that. But then also it's like if they're paying for that time, then they're paying you for, it's just like so many
like
like holes in there, like.
And like mad expensive too. Like,
but if you got money,
that's true.
It's not even a thing. It's like I think it's our generation or just this society right now. It's like I want it now. I want it now, and I want it without the sacrifice, the pain, or anything. I just want
instant gratification.
Yep.
Yeah, I could never honestly, I wouldn't get an anesthesia tattoo before I get, flip a coin and lose in Squid Games.
I'm a little embarrassed because honestly, I would see it on Instagram and be like, yo, if I was rich, I might do that. Now I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know about all that. But the reason because I am admittedly like a complete baby. Like I would say my tattoo, like the big one that I have was probably the most painful thing that I've gone through in my life. Like physical pain. I broken bone. I don't know. This just felt different. Yeah. I got that baby gene where it's just like, it just hurts. Terrible. Like I was literally in the chair.
Yeah, he had a pump from gripping the chair.
It looked like my right arm, because I was just holding on to the chair so hard. He was doing this side, and like my entire vein. It looked like I've been doing bicep curls for like
pumping iron.
I swell really terribly. Like,
yeah, he's like that's why when he said, I was like, the clients that bleed, I looked over at Ramsey because he's a bleeder.
I'm a take because we flew out there for it. So I was like,
where was it?
South Carolina.
Okay.
Vaughn. I think you know Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we flew out to South Carolina. That's where he got his leg piece.
Yeah, I got a leg piece.
And then I got my arm.
So you were fine.
My thing, the pain wasn't that bad. It was just literally the over, like the shading. But I'd say the pain was like a 6, 7. I think it's better because it's on the leg.
Anime tattoos, like specifically, like how the technique is done. Like you really gotta grind that in there. You know what I mean? So like it hurts more than like a black and gray. I would say. You know what I mean? Because the black and gray, you're kind of like just shading, going over the skin, like. More like the top part of the skin. When it comes to like packing in color, you're just in there.
Just getting in there.
Yeah, maybe also I gotta get mine's not a color. It's just black. It's like a manga panel type thing. Like
okay.
Yeah, black and gray. Yeah,
it goes from like here to here. So it's like it wasn't that bad. So I want to get my next tattoo, but maybe the arm will probably be worse. We'll see. But I'd definitely do it again.
I always tell people, if you're ticklish in that spot, it's gonna hurt.
Interesting.
If you're if you're like in the ribs, if you're like like that, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, because your body's sensitive in that area.
But then also like there's some people that just like don't move at all.
Yeah, Vaughn was talking about Vaughn and his apprentice talking about some in my tattoo session I'd be falling asleep.
I've had people fall asleep.
Bro, they are. Like I don't know, bro. Vaughn said that. His apprentice Bree said that. His girl. I'm like, first of all, y'all might not even be human because, like, I'm sitting there like, for me, that's a 10 in terms of pain scale. Yeah, that's just like a 10 for me.
That was a 10 for you.
100%. And I know it's not the same. It's not the sensitivest area.
That's what I was gonna say. That's not even the bad area.
And that's like makes me scared.
Yeah, that's like the first area people usually get tattooed is like the arm. Yeah. Like the upper arm.
I was at a hard 10 for those last 3 hours.
Bond.
It's not even. I know it's not Bond. I know it's me because like I go out of my way to not go through pain.
Yeah.
But like that. Yeah, it's just terrible. It's so bad. And every time I go to the gym, I see this empty spot. I'm like, one day I'm gonna have to just tank it, bro. I'm gonna just have to tank it. I'm gonna just have to die or just survive. One of the two.
That's a funny spot too. Right by the armpit.
Yeah. I remember when he was one of his parts has like a gios at the top. I remember that part when he was like,
I was cracking it out, bro. See, I'm a quiet crack. Yeah, no, literally. You see it on my face because I don't have a poker face at all. But
yeah, he wasn't moving. I give it that. He wasn't moving. He wasn't making no noise. He was just.
And with that pump,
I got through it though. You got.
Yeah, I know, because the outside looks cool, and then I got nothing here. I'm like, damn, I'm a loser, bro. Oh my god, it looks half finished. Like I gotta keep going.
Yeah, there's plenty of people out there like that.
I'm trying to forget the pain. That's what I said.
I have some clients that like they love the work, but like they hate the paint. You know what I mean? So like they'll see me like once every 2 years. For like something.
Like, bro.
I forgot the paint already. I'm ready.
I don't know. Maybe
that's how I feel. I'm like, I'll get it done. I'll get something. Well, I haven't gotten some done in years, but.
Would you ever tattoo? Have you tattooed yourself?
I don't have time, man.
Would you if you had time?
Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah,
I definitely would. But I'm super picky. I'll just be like, I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna redraw this like 8 times and still find something wrong with it. And then I'll tattoo it all myself and then be like, damn, I should have done this.
Yeah.
I should have done that. It should have been green.
Oh, man.
What would you tattoo on yourself if you had to?
If I had to, I like a lot of neo-traditional stuff, you know, even though I'm like considered an anime tattoo artist. You know, I do like the traditional tattoo art. So I like roses. I like animals and stuff like that.
Do you like to tattoo it as well?
I do. Yeah, I do. And that's what I used to do before anime because like I just got like popular from anime just because I guess like people
just happen to be really nice,
they enjoy my work. It's funny because I used to work in Brooklyn in a shop, and I had my book out, and my book wasn't like a regular book. It was just like a bunch of cartoons and stuff. So I had like Pokemon and like Dragon Ball Z in there. And it was like, and I had like Supreme stickers like all over it, right? So it was just like thrown in the front of the shop. And this dude comes out of nowhere. The day that I'm off, he comes in and he's like, "Who's this Supreme guy?" And he's like asking everybody in the shop. He's like, "Yo, Supreme 4K." He just starts calling me Supreme 4K because he can't remember my name. He's just like, "Supreme 4K." He's like, "Where's he at?" And they were like, "Oh, he's off today. Come back tomorrow." So I come back to work the next day, and everybody's calling me Supreme 4K. And I'm like, what the hell is going on,
I'm about to update your profile.
Yo, Rigo 4K. He was like, "This some dude, man. He's coming in here. He's like just yapping off about you. He wants a tattoo." And I was like, all right, let's see if he comes in. Like, sure enough, this dude comes in. Yelling about Supreme 4K. He's like, "Yo, Supreme 4K's here."
I think that's me.
Go and meet him and stuff. Yeah, gave him a nice like little Dragon Ball piece.
Wow,
And that's it.
that's cool. That's cool.
I think honestly, like from that, like maybe I started getting a little more popular for the anime stuff. And then I started
you think like, "Yo, look, Supreme 4K."
I don't even know his name. It was just like some random guy.
Bro, I think he literally made you fake.
He might have been the guy.
He's a Shadow Hokage for you, bro. Yo,
thank you if you're watching.
Shout out. Oh my God. Shout out, Mystery Man. I wanted to transition. Something I saw. It says, and it's a post. The world's largest anime piracy site just surpassed Disney Plus and Crunchyroll in monthly visitors. I was like, that's crazy, but I see it.
Yeah,
I see it because they make it so hard to watch anime. Oh, hell yeah. But I also pay.
Can we say what it is?
Yeah, don't go to like, what is it? Zoro.io or
No, let it be.
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Just this, there's bad guys out there.
Yo, hey, look. Luffy's the main character, and he's a pirate. So that's what I'm saying.
He's a pirate.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he's running the site.
There we go. There we go.
See, it's because these streaming companies, before, streaming was like, oh, I don't want to watch on cable. I'm going to watch this. Now, nobody watches cable anymore. And these companies have gotten bold. Netflix is increasing their prices again by $2.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
I saw that.
Oh, they think they're cute.
And they have ads.
And even with your paying?
Yeah.
Yes,
for
the
like
basic,
lower,
the basic thing.
Lower tier.
They have the thing. I know. It's
That's
like
why
Hulu.
I hated Hulu.
It's
That's
bad,
why I
man.
never would pay for Hulu.
So now, now streaming services ads. Like it's like the basic is like 10, and then with the premium is like 15, and then and then the last one I think is like the super one
It's
where
like $25
so that you can have it in different households because they also household lock on the regular
and a quality lock. So if you're not paying the premium tier, you're not getting 4K content.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why piracy is going up and up and up.
And it's terrible because they make it hard to support. Because even if you pay the premium $25 a month,
That's a lot, dude.
Bro, all the shows you want to watch probably aren't even there, bro.
And then everything's not even on Netflix.
So you gotta
still
get
gotta pay for it.
Hulu, you gotta get the high dive. You gotta get.
It would be worth it if they had. I'm just gonna say it so they could take my idea if they want. If they had live channels of like all of their type of content, like let's say you have a romance channel, you have an anime channel that just streams stuff that you can't control, but it's a channel that you could tune into. Maybe that's a little bit more worth it than just being like, I have to go select my content. I have to go and keep track of like what I'm doing. Like back in the day, it was just like, I'm just gonna turn the TV.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
enjoy
I mean?
it. Yeah,
That's what they do in Japan. In Japan, that's literally how it is. So how we go to the streaming service? Yeah, literally. In Japan, they have it.
Don't charge more.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Bring it over though.
In Japan, literally, you watch anime, you turn on the TV, you have it on the time slot, and you watch it. And then after it airs, it gives like an hour to sub it, and then they send it to the streaming service. So because anime over there is literally their culture. That's what they're watching. So, but in the U.S. they're not. It's not the same thing like really ingrained.
Yeah,
you only got like the 1-2 channels.
Now.
Also, like think about like, I mean, we have so much freedom of just to pick whatever. But like, remember like Toonami days?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Yu Hakusho. Like, I would have never tuned into that.
Like,
just been like, oh, let me just watch this. It's cool. And then just you're like super into this.
Yeah.
Or like Gundam Wing is just like, oh, robots. I'll watch this. And then like you just become a fan of it just because of it. You know what I mean?
Like they have kind of Toonami-ish right now, but it's not as It's like it's not as big as it was before. Like they're showing like new gens there.
Yeah,
and
but
like
on where?
But
on like Cartoon Network. You know what's going on because you just go to a stream.
Cartoon Network just shut down.
Exactly.
What? Cartoon Network shut down?
Cartoon Network is shut down.
No way.
No website or nothing.
Oh
The whole thing. Cartoon Network. The problem with cartoons is they've become. You know how you used to be able to go back and watch a cartoon, like even when you're an adult. They've dumbed down shows so bad, like no one, even the kids don't want to watch it. Really, it's brain rot.
Because I'll watch some of them.
Like
I still watch some of them because I have a son now, so I'm like I like this.
Like some of the OG, like what's it called? Like Adventure Time. Like those are the last. Those are the last good ones. Like Adventure Time, Gravity Falls, stuff like that. Topic stuff.
Get out of here, bro. You're going to jail.
But like the new shows, I was like, Bluey's not bad. I see like
I don't like Bluey.
Really?
It's nice. It's nice to look at.
I think like,
but it's boring. I'd rather watch Peppa Pig.
Yo,
When I woke up, I didn't expect to talk about Peppa Pig. On the podcast.
Yo, this is the Peppa Pig podcast.
It's in the realm, bro. If anyone wants a Peppa Pig tattoo,
bro, you heard it first, bro. You gotta do Peppa Pig with a stand in the back.
Peppa Pig Flash is coming soon. Be on the lookout at Rigo's story. Like
Peppa Pig X Berserk.
Yo, that's crazy work. Another one that I saw, it's almost a meme, but I was like, yo, that's crazy. Did y'all see the thing? The man who claimed to be Ichigo, he killed a 69-year-old man in Japan. What? Bro is like mentally ill for real. And
bro screamed Bankai.
Bro, he unironically like did. And
he killed him?
And he actually did it. He actually did it, and like he's getting like interrogated by the police. He's like, bro, but I'm Ichigo. Like you don't understand. Like bro is
is there footage of it?
Rocker. I don't think there's footage.
I want to know if he like power stuff.
Yeah, yo, you're going to jail,
yo, he went like this. Just before
afterwards, just like
yo, emoting,
bro. Like gets it, like bro. It's like one of those things where it's like, I know in America, something happens with a gun, they're like, yo, that damn Call of Duty. And now they're doing the same thing with anime over there.
What's his hair? It's like,
yeah, he's acting a real
did not resemble Ichigo at all.
It's like, yo,
like he's
a fraud.
He's mentally ill.
Yeah, he is. And it was just so interesting because they were doing a similar thing to America where something happens with a GUN, Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty is ruining the cult. And I'm like, dang, they got them crazy over there too? Okay, I guess. I was like, bro, it sounds so fake. You know, it sounds so fake.
But people are just going to be crazy no matter what.
No matter what, no matter where. What.
We could censor everything and then like...
People would kill over mashed potatoes. Like,
yeah.
People, like, remember the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Didn't somebody die for that?
When Popeyes chicken sandwich
died for that?
When Popeyes chicken sandwich, they were literally
that good.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That first week they had crack in it.
Yo,
they realized the power they had and they had to downsize it. That first chicken sandwich week, I could understand why they catch the body.
Yeah, I was the one who killed them, bro. Like, yo, Isaac, why are you defending
like,
Popeyes?
Popeyes was really good for a while.
It was,
and then the quality just went down.
Yeah,
maybe it was the crack.
That's what I'm saying. You know how they used to put crack in the Coca-Cola? That's what they did that first week. That's why it sold out. Something was in that chicken because when it dropped. The fact that it sold out like every location, people were fighting.
That's FOMO. It's just like, this is they're competing, they're doing this.
I know,
they already
but like
sell chicken.
Exactly.
Right? It's been there for a while.
It's a good marketing technique. Whoever spun that up at Popeyes, big respect. I can't even hold this. Big respect to that.
I should make like a tattoo.
Yo,
I'm now doing tattoos, guys.
Like, yo,
now I'm doing it. So,
yo.
get on it.
extra. I got special sauce. That's it.
Oh my god! Do you keep up with? I know you mentioned you're more of an OG guy, but an anime that came out very recently and it was like crazy hyped up, and then I saw the rating. It was Sakamoto Days. It's a popular manga.
Yeah.
And then I see the ratings, like it. Literally, the anime page are like the greatest anime of the year is dropping tomorrow. Sakamoto Days.
I don't know about that.
And then it got rated like a 6.1. I was like, bro, what kind of crazy fall off? Like, what happened here?
It's a manga, right?
Yeah. And it's a pop. Like Isaac said, it's popular. You like it?
Yeah, Sakamoto's for what it does. It's hard action. Like it's they be boxing, and like the plot is simple. Like he's a retired assassin. He gets brought back into the job, but his wife's one number one rule: yo, if you are killing people, I'm divorcing you. So you better, you better stop that. But he's forced to kind of back into life to protect his family, but he's doing it without killing people, and it's really cool. It's like he's fat, but then when he has to lock in, he has some technique where he goes back to his prime and like starts cooking. I'm like, damn. So
that's so hard.
But it's only like an episode out.
It's like
right?
2 episodes.
Yeah, like 2 episodes out.
But the hype was ridiculous. Like
the fights are amazing.
You have that post, the best anime of the year is coming out. I'm like, what? I look at the comments, like, yo, it's about to be peak, absolute peak. And then I see the thing, and like, cause they do the post where it's like, all right, the top 10 highest rated episodes this week, and like some stuff I never even heard of.
Yeah, there's so
like,
many, man.
Thing like, all right, this one got a 9, 8, whatever. And Sakamoto Days is like a 6.1. I'm like, goodness.
So since you read the manga,
I'm only like 20, 30 chapters in. Like what the show does, there's like 200. So yeah, the thing with the show, the choreography and the fighting is really thought out well. Think of it like JJK's fights are really good. It's like a one step up on JJK in terms of like paneling and like art. Like everything is very, very creative. And then it's also the superhuman aspect. They're not just regular assassins. Like these assassins are deflecting bullets. They're doing superhuman things. Like,
are they moving like that?
Oh no, they're moving like that. Like,
Lord of mercy.
Yeah, like the main character in the first episode, he literally like someone shoots him, and he literally shoots out a gumball and deflects a bullet. So like what's like soft, like the characters have crazy like
bro, that sounds like something Supreme 4K would do. Like
yeah, right.
Yeah. So since you read some of the manga, like, did you watch Dandadan?
Yo,
because that was considered like the best of last year, right?
I gotta confess the sins. We were trying to watch Dandadan with our dad. No, we were trying to watch it with our dad, just trying to link up. But this brother be working. And so we literally were trying to sync up. And now the season's over.
Yeah.
We're on episode 3. We got to watch it.
Where are we?
We're on episode 3.
We try to watch it together.
It's short.
Yeah, we just got to watch it and tell him.
He literally works like, because he drives trains. So he literally like will work like 16 hours a day. Like damn near every day.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, we tried.
We used to be able to keep up.
Yeah, because he had like a medical
thing. Yeah, he was gone for like a year.
He probably watched more anime in that year than like I have in probably the last 10 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, he literally was on every isekai under the bridge. This brother was locked.
All the long name ones, all the ones that's ridiculous. Like he was.
But
in
now
that.
he's back to work mode.
Yeah, exactly. So we're behind. Like Dandadan, and there's a bunch of shows that we need to.
Like
Bleach hurts my heart. Yeah, I love Bleach.
Like, yeah, I gotta watch Bleach. Like Sakamoto, I wanted to introduce because that's the type of anime he likes. Boxing, likes the fighting. I'm gonna just tell him about the show. Like, yo, watch it because it's good.
You gotta catch up, and then you gotta be like on the same episode.
Yeah, that's what we have to do.
You guys meet up like to talk about it. You know what I mean? So just be like, yo, watch until episode this.
Yeah, that's what you need to do because the anime season. Like,
that's the way I did. It's not even about anime, but that's the way I had to do Breaking Bad. Because Breaking Bad was like hard to. It was so good, but it was hard to watch because it's hours and hours.
That's literally me right now. I'm on season 4. I need to finish it.
Of what?
Breaking Bad.
It's really good.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it in a minute.
You finished the whole thing?
Really good.
It's been a minute. I haven't watched a show in like a year. It's so good. I don't even know why I stopped. I need to get back.
Good. It's like every episode's a movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
It's
and if you look at the IMDb, like when they rate it, they're
it's
like
an old
all
top 10.
nines.
Yeah,
Dang,
like top 10s.
There's maybe like 1 8.
Damn.
And that episode's pretty good.
Yo, wow.
Breaking Bad.
Bad's worst episode is better than Sakamoto Days' best episode.
No. Oh, no. They just started.
Yeah, you gotta let him cook.
I'll let him cook. Nah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, Sakamoto Days, for what it's gonna be, I think it's gonna do what it needs to do well. People who are expecting like AOT type plot, Code Geass type plot, they're not gonna get it. It's I tune in.
Are there any more main characters besides Sakamoto?
It's the main group. It's Sakamoto
And like his
clan
or whatever?
Yeah, the clan, and then the girl, and those are there's like his kind of trio, and then there's the other people that come in. There's like this. You're gonna see. There's this one old man.
Yeah.
Straight. You know how old people are in anime.
So OP in anime,
This guy has like the craziest like introduction. Like he comes in, opens the door. His dialogue is not even loaded. He's like, and just cooks everywhere. He's like the Grim Reaper of the verse. like he's a prop. Every time you see the dialogue,
he's with Sakamoto. He's like on his team.
It's kind of like half and half. It's like he's there. When he's there, somebody is getting catched. Like Grim Reaper. Like it's literally like type-ish for like. Ah, shit, here he is.
Somebody get backed up.
Like I said, this show, like the characters, they know how each character has aura. Like, there's not like, oh, this character's like, no. Every single character would pop up. You're going to see a good fight. You're going to see amazing choreography. Like, type stuff.
I might check it out. Rigo, as we kind of wind down, do you read manhwa?
No.
That's the Korean ones.
No.
Like, yo, you got to get on Webtoon. Bro.
Like, there's solo
I don't
leveling.
got time, man.
No.
That's the
I
best
don't
part.
have time
That's the
to
best.
sit down and read, and like, I don't have time to do anything. I got time for tattoo.
Have you done any solo leveling or anything like that?
No, that's on my list. Yeah. Solo leveling. I'm waiting.
Peak.
I have not seen anything of it.
It's
but
peak,
I seen the first episode, and then I'm just like, all right, I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
But there's so many animes that I did that too. You know, like just watch an episode and then be like,
And you never come back?
no, I mean I do, but it's just so many.
Yeah.
I don't have time, man.
Yeah, that's
I gotta get in like the hyperbolic time change.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Grind everything. Then I'll still get older, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I love Webtoon just because, like, it's like quick. Like I can consume it, boom, 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 and then get on the way.
That's what my clients tell me too. They'll be like, I'd rather read it because I could get through so much in that time.
Exactly. That's why I've been pushing more towards like manga instead of anime. Because like, for example, like One Piece, they're adapting like one chapter ish an episode in the current. I can read. Like if you're catching up to One Piece, you can read like 5-10 chapters in one sitting. That's a bunch of episodes.
You know what though? Now that you're mentioning it, I do like without even noticing. Like, I'll be on TikTok and they'll just say like the chapter of like Dragon Ball Super.
Exactly,
and I'll just like watch the whole thing.
Exactly. No, literally.
Yeah, like I don't have to do anything.
Exactly, quick. You just read a chapter.
Like, they'll be like Vegeta and Moro, whatever. And then they'll just be going. I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll be caught up.
Exactly. Like there's so many mangas and like webtoons I'm keeping up on, and just because it's quick, I'm able to get the information. One Piece chapters, like I said, One Piece chapter take me like One Piece. They pack all the information in there, so you get a good chunk from one chapter in the current stuff. So
why'd you bring up Korean mangas though?
Because that's manhwas. So solo leveling, that's one of them. It's a Korean story that turned into an anime. Yeah. And there's another one coming, T-Bait, which is probably it's the best story I've ever read. But Isaac said the anime they gave it to
a shitty studio. Picked it up, which is unfortunate. The story is really, really good. Have you seen Jobless Reincarnation? Have you heard of it? It's kind of starts off like that, but the main character is not like the main character of Jobless Reincarnation.
The main character of Jobless is
very perverted. Let's say
it's very perverted. So it starts similar. Like he's bringing it up because it starts very similar. Like
Mushoku Tensei, the Jobless Reincarnation is kind of like the grandfather of isekai. So that's why it's kind of thing. And then they start and then they completely veer off.
But it is the best story I have ever read. Like Code Geass will never get top for me, but technically speaking and like the writing and stuff, it technically is a better story. Like it's insanely good, detailed. It's not done yet, and it's just insane, which is why it makes me really sad that a bad studio got the rights to it. Because solo leveling is going to be generational.
Yeah, and they already got a green lit for like 5 things. They put all the work in a thing. Like A1 Pictures, they did SAO, and SAO, even though SAO had a kind of bad reputation,
but it's more for the story. It's not the animation.
Exactly, the animation for Sword Art Online was never really lacking at all.
Yeah.
So
You think that studio is really gonna mess that up?
Yeah, their track record of animes, they consistently drop 6 and 5s. Some of their other work, CGI, film,
it's
not
really
anime. Like they haven't dropped a one good anime.
But they know what they got.
They have they have a potential cash cow, but
they don't got the people to make that.
They don't have the
what
band.
it needs to
They
be.
don't like. The only way the show would be good is if they bring outside help.
Yeah.
Outside help.
But a small studio like that with no track record, are they gonna have the capital behind them to even bring anybody in? I don't think whoever sold the story to them, they don't understand how
what they had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there was problems with the story where it's like the artist leaves, they get a new artist, then that artist they leave that artist, so it's been nothing but trouble. I think they were like, we're losing money on this. We just need to get something
Get
for
something
it.
out,
like-
get something out, and make something out of it.
The whole thing with that, what Ramsey was saying is it's a thing with corporate greed. Like the show doing really, really well. The artist is like, yo, I need a raise. Like, yo, I'm putting in all this work. The story is popular. They said no. So he's like, yo, if I don't get anything, I'm leaving. They said,
Okay.
is that okay?
We'll
When the
replace
show,
him.
they went and they tried to replace him. The show went on hiatus.
Yeah, they could.
They replaced the other one because the art wasn't as good.
Yeah.
The thing wasn't consistent. Went on hiatus again. Then the third one, again, hiatus.
How do you guys feel about like AI getting into this industry? Because there's already some stuff that I'm watching and I'm like, that looks a little weird. You know what I mean? Like some upscaling.
I think it's when it's like it's kind of like in terms of how people felt when like CGI. Maybe when it's done well. Right now, it's used.
True.
And are you talking about tattoos or are you talking about anime?
No, not about tattoos, but we could get into.
That could be a whole nother thing. That could be a
Matter
whole
of fact,
nother
now
thing.
that you
but
mention it, I've seen some artists out there posting some AI tattoos.
I see it too.
And I'm just like, that's obviously AI, but like the average person won't really realize that because they're scrolling through like a tattoo feed. So it's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That feels like cheating, and I would never get an
watching.
AI design or anything.
Like I get listen, if you use an AI to come up with your structure or your pose or like your idea and then like you work on it from there, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. You're gonna do
Bring
that with
the
a Google
mainframe.
image
Exactly.
anyways.
Yeah.
But you can't do that one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, just copy and
Yeah,
paste.
you can't just copy
Yeah.
paste.
There's this ad that I always see, and it's literally like it's targeted. It's not a tattoo artist. It's targeted
That's so
at
funny. I saw that.
Yes, it's targeted at like just clients. Like have an idea, don't know how to thing. Like download the app, and you buy credits, and then like it'll make like a whole sleeve, like, and you give it to your tattoo artist. But you being like, bro, first of all, I'm not doing that. I'm not just copying and pasting an AI design. So it's so disconnected from the reality.
It's weird, man, because when you're like I wish I could be like the type of tattoo artist to be like, no, I only do this, I only do that. Honestly, like if you come to me with your AI generated image and you're like, this is exactly what I want, I'm gonna be like, I got you.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna post it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, this is my work. But I'm gonna make you happy as a client. Be like, if that's what you want, that's what you get.
Yeah. I mean,
But I'm not gonna promote it
Yeah.
because it's not really mine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like, don't get mad when you're not on my Instagram.
Yeah, bro, not making the
you're not making a cut.
You're not making a cut. Oh, weak.
But like, it's a business, so
That's
you gotta
true.
treat
You gotta
it
get
as a
that
business,
money.
Gotta get that money.
Yeah, and then not everyone's well versed in like the art realm. Not everyone really cares to have an original piece.
I think in our last interview where the guy he saw somebody have the same tattoo as him in the bar.
Yeah,
I remember that.
and that happens, especially with anime. It's like you got a Goku, he got a Goku,
Yeah.
he got a Goku.
Same pose, same. Everybody using
like,
the same.
you know,
That's gonna be the
reference,
thing with the people getting like the chain tattoos and
Oh,
the,
yeah,
and the
the
spiders.
cookies,
Yeah.
But that's always been the thing, if you go back into traditional tattoo days, everybody got a rose, everybody got a ship, everybody got a pinup. It's just another time, right? It's just another time.
Just another time.
So instead of getting a pinup, you get a Goku.
Or a pinup Goku. Like,
no, he's not. Yeah, I got you if you want that.
As we wind down, you have any last shout outs? Anything you want to let the people know? Thank you for coming on. You're being our first guest in this studio. Anything you want to shout out?
My family.
Hey, shout out to fam.
Shout out to my son. Shout out to my wife. To the tattoo industry, there's a lot of you out there that make it easy, that make it like welcoming. Like even you guys, like you guys don't tattoo, but like you guys are in it, and like I guess I don't know. You guys bring like a sense of like home.
Oh man, you
thank you, bro.
Yeah, because everything's cameras, man. Everything's like very mechanical, so it's nice to like actually like talk on a level that's like not like straight business. It's just like, oh, what's on your mind? You know what I mean? So like that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, bro.
Hey, check out Rigo. You're in Queens, right?
Yeah.
Queens. Rigo 4K, Supreme 4K. You might one of the two names. Check them out, Queens, New York. If you need one of the best anime tattoos that you can find in the world, you know where to find them. I'll put his everything on the screen right now. Check them out, animetattoos.com. We appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.
Later.